So what do you do when you don't get any views or when people don't like or comment or subscribe or really nobody watches or interact with your videos at all? Why are you still in this game? This is something that I ask myself a lot, when making videos. And after making 200 and something videos, I think I've kind of come to a decision for myself, of course, as to why I continue to do this. And maybe it'll help you. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I think the first thing is I stopped expecting every video to be that video. I stopped expecting every video to change my life. Now, does that mean that I don't hope to go viral and all that? No, of course not. But I think I took a lot of the power out of the emotion. And the reason why is simple. It's understanding that each video is a continuation of an idea or a thought or where I'm at. I think when you put everything on one video and that video doesn't go, you're so obviously you're like you're let down. You're so disappointed in yourself and you feel like everything you do is a failure. But I think also another caveat to that is if you do have that one video go viral, then what else do you have after that? You know what I'm saying? What other content do you have for people to binge? What else do you have for people to watch if it's just that video? Do you have other things that are similar to that thought or that idea or that concept? So this is kind of the frame of mind that I work from, is understand that everything is a continuation of. So you'll get similar thoughts and ideas and concepts. So that way, a year from now, 2 years from now, when one of my old videos do pop up and resurface and go viral, people can kind of see where I was at in that time frame. And even if I'm not making current videos like that now, they can go back and they can binge and they can watch the other videos from where I was during that time frame that might actually help them in their current time frame. I think the second thing is nobody watching me allow me to get better without criticism. So what do I mean by that? It's simple. Like I think a lot of times we're hard on ourselves because nobody's watching, but I think that's the best time to continue to create because nothing really spoils a dream, besides somebody's negative feedback. Like I think that is the quickest way to discourage somebody from doing something great is having negative feedback. I think when people say something about our dreams, especially when they're not fully developed, that'll discourage us from even doing the dream at all. So it allows you to get better without people, saying anything about you. I think for me, after you posting these 200 plus videos, I now better understand myself and I now better understand the content that I want to make to the point where when people say certain stuff like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, it doesn't bother me as much. It really doesn't because I understand what I'm doing it for. I'm not as attached to the process, but I'm also doing it because this is the direction I want to go. And because I want to go there, I'm okay with it. So I think it's just being more of accepting who you are and where you are. But I think in order for you to get there, you have to go through the process of creating something that you're proud of. So that way when you do put it out, you're like, you know what? It's some videos that I make is like, you know what? That's a good video. Nobody might not like it right now, but that is a good video and I'm very proud of that video. And I can continue to just layer them like that. So I think just allow yourself to grow in the dark, like a flower, like a rose from a concrete. Nothing hurts anything that's growing, a tree, a plant, than people putting their negative feedback, people putting their pesticides on it, people, mistreating the plant or, what I'm saying, not taking care of the plant instead of just allowing the plant to grow and do its thing. So the best thing I think is for you to just grow and do your thing. The third thing is vision. This is a simple concept as well. Vision is just understanding what you want to do. And like I said in the previous point, understanding vision is important because you allow people to not hamper how you see what you want to do. I think when we do have a video that takes off, sometimes it can change our vision for our brand because we want to go wherever that video is going, even if that wasn't the direction that we were going. And sometimes you do have to pivot and go this way instead of that way, but it's understanding where do I ultimately see my vision or where do I ultimately see my brand or my channel. So that way when you do get the sponsorships and when you do get the brand deals and different things like that, or you're doing the ad and the promos, you can do something that aligns with your brand and who you are right now. I think that is so important because when nobody's watching, you're able to cultivate. This is the kind of YouTuber I want to be. This is the kind of content maker I want to be. This is, and you're able to continue to repeat that to yourself. So that way, you know, this is who I am aiming to be. This is who I'm striving to be. And I think that's so important. You never want people to, people can help you change and mold your vision, but you never want to give up your vision, I think, in totality to somebody else who doesn't have your vision, because then I think you'll be upset at yourself the most about not sticking true to who you are. And so sometimes just people not knowing you, it allows you to kind of, get the kinks out. It allows you to get better at what you're doing. But I think ultimately it allows you to find out more of who you are and who you want to be. So you try certain ideas that doesn't work. You're like, okay, I did that. Now I can go do something else. And this is the direction that I want to take my brand in. And the bonus is just having fun, man. I enjoy making videos. That's why I've made so many of them. Nobody asked me to make those videos. Nobody challenged me to make those videos. I made those videos because I wanted to make those videos. And each video has been a stepping stone of my success. Am I the type of person like, oh, those videos are terrible? I can't say that. I didn't think they were great, but I did them because that was the video that I wanted to do at that time. So I think anything you do, you got to find a way to have fun and enjoy what you're doing. I think that's the most important thing, because if you don't, I don't think it's easy to stay in the game long if you're just looking for money and stuff like that, unless that's just what your content about is, making money. But I make the videos because I like to make the videos, and I'll continue to make videos because I like making videos, and because I feel like I have something I want to say, until I don't like making videos anymore and I don't have anything I want to say, which I don't foresee that coming for a while, but we'll see. So all in all, this is why I keep going even when nobody's watching my videos. This is why I keep posting on YouTube videos. This is why I keep posting on YouTube even when people don't watch my videos. Even when it's not getting any views. So if this helped you, why do you keep posting? Why are you still here? Drop that in a comment, and like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Till next time, peace.